everybody. Welcome to Itsy Bitsy Bookworms, parenting tip number 7. Okay, we are at number 7 already. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to listen to parenting tip number 7. Today we're going to talk about using sentences rather than gibberish when you're speaking to your baby, okay? Babies have stages to their language and speech development. They go through the cooing, the laughing, the babbling, and then they get into the real talk. So parents, let's understand that the aforementioned process is for the babies and not for the adults, okay? We want to make sure that as parents that we limit the goo goo gagas and the pookie poos and so on and so forth. We want to limit that, all right? Because in developing speech and language skills, the babies have to be spoken to in sentences with real words, okay? So help your babies learn to speak via narrating what you're doing throughout the day. So mommy might say, mommy is getting ready to go to the grocery store because we're out of milk and we need to get some more milk. So in order for mommy to get more milk, we have to go to the grocery store. Or daddy might say, oh, you know, the car is looking pretty dirty right now, so I'm going to go to the car wash so that we can wash the car. That's how kids need to be spoken to. All right, it's just as simple as that. Communicating via real words is imperative to early learning, especially from birth to the ages of 3, until the age of 3. Now, there's nothing wrong with playful banter and chatter and creating funny, playful words. I mean, that's okay from time to time. But understand that speaking in sentences is the key. You know, utilizing real words is key in your child's development. Remember, this is very imperative from the ages of birth to 3, okay? Talking to your young children assists them with positive affirmation, and it has a great impact on your child's emotional development as well. Talking to your children helps build confidence within them because then they realize, well, hey, you know, I have value because they're talking to me. You know, if you notice when you talk to your baby and you look your baby in the eye, your baby is looking right back up at you in the eye, okay? That eye contact as well as the verbal. Using sentences with real words is key. It's key to their early learning experience. So, you know, parents, talk to your babies throughout the day, right? And make it part of your daily routine. Don't just talk to your baby sometimes and then other times you know, just going right on past your baby and not, you know, speaking in sentences. Or when you do speak to your baby, it's that gibberish, that goo goo gaga, you know, that's just so played out, you know, right now. So sentences with real words is the key, not the gibberish. And just stop just telling your baby no, okay? Give your baby an explanation as to the reason why you're saying no, okay? Because that's also helping your kids with comprehension and extending a vocabulary as well. Yes, and little people from birth to age 3 is very important. And also, place a name on things, all right? You know, so that kids can understand it's not just the object, so they could put value to that object. You give it a name. This is a chair. I'm going to pull out the chair. Would you like to sit in this chair? You know, how do you like your high chair? Different things like that. You think that it's not necessary, but the kids understand. They understand. And, you know, read to your children. Last but not least, read to your children. You could read anything. It could be a business journal. It could be the stock markets. It's how you put emphasis on words, and it helps them to build a vocabulary. Because let me tell you, your baby at a point in time where you're not even expecting it will say a word, and you'll think to yourself, wow, did my baby just say that word? Yes, your baby did, because you were talking to your baby. You've been talking to your baby. It only takes a little while, you know, parents, to have a conversation. It's nothing. If you could talk to your animals, you can most certainly talk to your babies, right? Because how many of us talk to your animals, your cats or your dogs? I do. I talk to my cat all the time, you know? So if you can talk to your pet, you can most certainly talk to your child utilizing sentences and real words. So I'm going to leave you with that, parents. When you know better, you do better, and it takes a village. So it is my pleasure to come here every Tuesday and afford you some parenting tips, because it takes a village. We don't always know everything. We don't have all the answers, okay? So together, we can make changes. We can do better. When you know better, you do better. And make sure before you leave, you subscribe to Itsy Bitsy Bookworms with the bookworm logo. And also check me out on every Sunday, 3 o'clock Central Standard Time, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Itsy Bitsy Bookworms Radio, where we're all about the kids. You can dial in. The number is 1-781-448-0451. Or you can log on with bit.ly/Itsy Bitsy Bookworms, okay? I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to listen. Peace and love, everybody. See you next Tuesday, same bat channel, same bat station. Peace and love.